Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase, and today I'm showcasing the apocalyptic buckets mod. So this mod adds in several different buckets that you can use to basically cause several different apocalyptic structures to come towards you, or world formations. It is amazing, and one of my favorites is the Tsunami Bucket. So basically, you'll see in a second, you put the Tsunami Bucket down and it'll spawn in a tsunami that just takes over the entire world. And if you guys want to see us do a couple of challenges with all of these buckets, let's try and hit 5,000 likes and we'll have one of those out for you by the end of the week. I promise we'll have one out for you. So first off, you're going to want to craft yourself an apocalyptic bucket, and that is crafted using 3 nether brick and a nether star. So it is pretty expensive, but it's definitely worth it if you want to. I guess this is kind of an extreme form of trolling. So first off, I'm just going to grab them all out of here. I have a boat, I don't know if you noticed, because you can actually ride the tsunami. So I'm going to go over to this cliff face over here, and we can spawn it in. Now this, you will need a good computer to run this, especially this one, because it does, you'll see. You click with the bucket, and out shoots a tsunami. Can you imagine that coming towards you? Oh, baby. It's basically just going to take over the entire world now. There's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, sheep. You're soon to be drowned, or float to the top at least. So it kind of curves up too, so it's thinner at the bottom, and curls over, and yeah, it's slightly destructive. It is a fantastic way to create an ocean if you ever wish to do that. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. If you want to have it at a certain height, you have to click at that height. So I could basically just fill this hole with water if I wanted to do that, and then it'll stop. I think it'll continue if you do actually break it though. So now this is destroying my world. I'm pretty sure this is gonna ruin my world. So it'll go in all directions. I'd advise putting a dome in if you want to contain it. Otherwise it will take over your entire world and cause you some serious lag issues. As you can see now, everything's underwater and it looks pretty amazing. What we could do for a challenge is perhaps have to save people from a tsunami in the city, and you know, make sure they get out safely. But you have to craft that using 1 diamond and then the apocalyptic bucket. So it's not too bad. I mean, the bucket's the expensive thing. Next we have a void bucket, and that is crafted with obsidian and the bucket. And the void bucket basically creates a void. So I'm just going to put it here, and shortly, over a period of time, it'll spread and create a void. It's kind of just like a black lava that spreads, and just like a black toxic thing that just spreads throughout your entire world, similar to the tsunami, but it kills things, and it's black and it's hideous. It looks a bit like oil. So that now is going to spread above the water. I think it might be retextured lava by the looks of it, because it does set you on fire. Yeah, that's what it is. But it looks pretty amazing. I should make some cobblestone as it hits the water, if my theory is correct. Is it correct? Come on, don't let me down. Cobblestone? Cobblestone? I don't think the tsunami water acts like water. For some reason, you can't world edit it and get rid of it. So you want to be careful, because if you do put this bucket down, it is literally going to destroy your world, unless that was your goal. So next we have the black hole bucket, and that's crafted with an ender pearl and the bucket. This one is one of my favorites by a mile, because let's go somewhere else. We don't want to be next to the void. This will create a black hole that slowly will suck everything in. And it's probably the best griefing tool. I mean, the other ones are annoying, but this one is... for some reason it's not textured when I put it down there. How strange. I did it the other day and it was textured, I promise you. But anyway, you can see it's pulling its stuff in. Let's try it somewhere else. Let's try it on a piece of stone. Maybe it's because I put it on grass, it didn't work. Put some stone down, and then... that's odd. But as you can see for this one, it started to suck some stuff in. It's sucking me in, blowing me around, and it'll basically just eat the world. Your entire world will be eaten eventually by this thing. You can kind of see the blocks being sucked in. It has a really strong pull, so at about this point, it starts pulling me in, so... pretty deadly. I would, if you have a world you really care about, don't install this mod, because it's destructive as hell. I can't get away from those, holy smokes. Next we have the toxic bucket, and this is crafted with lime dye and a tsunami bucket. So this one is kind of like a tsunami, but it'll spread toxic, like liquids. My tsunami has stopped. Tsunami? Tsunami? It's still going, I think. But very, very slowly for some reason over there. So this bucket is just going to create like a layer of toxic water. And that is going to spread. Hopefully. Spread, boy. Spread. I think the world might be lagging. I think I might need a new world. Okay, let's try it again. In a fresh world. And there we go. It's starting to spread. So very much like the tsunami. But this will actually kill you if you go in it. So, hello. That's a fantastic helmet you have. I feel like this mod may increase the strength. This toxic stuff seems to spawn in zombie cladded in diamonds. My god. I was not aware this would happen, but that is even more terrifying. I kind of just want to step in it, but I'm also scared to death of the zombies now. Alright, let's get in there. Stand in it. See how much it hurts. Okay, I have no hunger anymore. Huh, doesn't seem to hurt me, but they... Whoa, I did get hit then. Definitely got hit. Okay, yeah, it does. Slowly hurts you, so it's not too bad. But the zombies, they definitely will. That is a zombie apocalypse if ever I saw one. And that one is crafted with just the lime dye. Next we have the frozen bucket. And this is just a piece of ice and the apocalyptic bucket. And this is similar to the tsunami, but it will do it with ice. So let's put him up here. It'll slowly turn the water. So it spawns in water like a normal tsunami, but it'll freeze it over. So hell is freezing over down there shortly. Uh-oh. Oh, the lag. This one's actually really cool. It's creating like a glacier. I love it. Oh, sorry, zombies. You're going to be trapped. You're frozen in time. I probably will too. Let's freeze myself. I am now frozen. I cannot go anywhere. I can dig out, though. Haha. I don't know if the entire thing will freeze. No, it doesn't look like the entire thing freezes, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I only have 2 buckets open on this world at the moment, and the lag is pretty intense. It is a massively demanding mod, but it is amazing. If you just do one at a time, I think you could just do one and it wouldn't make you lag, but I think 2 or more is just a little too much. So next we have the 2 paint buckets, and the paint bucket, the white one, is crafted using bone meal and the apocalyptic bucket, and the purple paint bucket is just purple dye and the bucket. So this is basically just going to turn your entire world white, at least the white one will. So just right click on the ground and it'll spread out, taking over pretty much every block and turning it white, which is amazing if you want a brand new canvas. But the only problem with this mod is there's no way to stop these things. Once you put it down, that is it. It looks pretty incredible. I think this is actually one of my favorites because it just reminds me of something like Dr. Seuss. It's a little bit laggy, but I'm going to put the purple one down in the middle now, and you'll see the purple is basically the same. Spreads out, turns everything purple. It seems to be destroying some blocks though, which is interesting. Huh. Doesn't seem to like it. I wonder if it turns water white. Oh, it seems like it will. It turns water white too. That's crazy. So yeah, as you can see, this one's pretty laggy because it is going incredibly quickly. But it's probably one of my favorites. Definitely. It's quite beautiful, quite a spectacle to witness, but the purple one does seem to destroy things, so you want to be careful with that one. So the final bucket is the fire bucket, and this one is crafted with the flint and steel and the apocalyptic bucket. And this one, it does what it says on the tin, but the fire is actually really cool looking. You put it down and it spreads green fire, and this one is definitely the laggiest of the lot. It just causes fire to go everywhere, makes a hell of a lot of noise, and yeah, it doesn't seem to climb up levels. A lot of these don't seem to do that. Once you put it at a certain level, it won't rise. So you can actually make like a fire pit with these and use them not laggy. But from what I've done here, it would appear I've caused some serious trouble. The fire is literally spreading like fire on top of fire here, which I think is the problem with the lag, because you got like 4 stacks of fire right there. It's like a fire tsunami. But that is pretty much it for this mod. One of the laggiest but craziest mods I've ever showcased. If you want to see a challenge with this, let's try and hit 5,000 likes. You can't even see me. But yeah, check out the mod links in the description. And as always, thanks for watching.